Last night was no doubt a historic victory for President Trump and for the America First movement. The results were called in less than 30 minutes. He won by a historic margin of 30 points, breaking that 50% threshold that has never been done before, not even close. He won across all demographics, as you mentioned, David, women, evangelicals, men, all different age groups he took. And he won all but one county. Now is the time for our Republican Party to unify. We've been saying this for months, but if last night isn't a sign for Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley to look in the mirror and think about, do you love this country? Do you want to do what's best for this country? If the answer is yes, then you must unify, drop out of this race, stop blowing through hundreds of millions of dollars, and let's take this fight to Joe Biden and the Democrats. Last night the people of Iowa made their voices clear. They trust President Trump to lead on the issues that matter to them, on their families, securing the border, rebuilding the economy, bringing peace around this world. Ron DeSantis visited all 99 counties and proudly proclaimed it. Not one of them voted for him. So it's time for them to pack it up, unify around President Trump. Let's keep the Trump train rolling all the way through November.
And they're coming to your backyard. Here we go to New Hampshire, live free or die. Maybe they'll have a political death in New Hampshire because I don't see how they sustain it after New Hampshire. It was so surreal last night, Caroline, watching Nikki Haley and DeSantis, who lost by 30 plus points, going, yay, on to New Hampshire. What are they talking about? I mean, no, seriously. I mean, voters are just not stupid. And this idea that Ron DeSantis is, or was it Nikki Haley said it's a two-person race? How is it a two-person race when you lost by 30 and you came in third in Iowa?
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to anyone watching, right? When you come in second and third by more than 30 points, that's the time to humble yourself. And again, to think about doing what's best for our party and the country. So it's unfortunate they're going to continue to trudge along. I'll tell you about New Hampshire. I'm here right now. This is my home state. I've lived here my whole life. And the people here love President Trump. They remember how much better our lives were under our leadership. He did immense work for our veterans in this state. He did great work for our small business community, which is the backbone of New Hampshire's economy, by bringing down energy costs, lowering taxes, and inflation was merely non existent in the Trump era. It did not exist at all. Our small business community was really thriving during that time. And also with our fentanyl crisis, New Hampshire is one of the hardest hit states in the nation by the opioid crisis. In 2018, under President Trump's leadership, overdoses actually declined for the first time in many years. Now they have skyrocketed under Joe Biden because of his wide open border policies. We are also seeing an illegal immigration crisis at our northern border with Canada that did not exist under President Trump's leadership. So the people of New Hampshire have a long and deep connection with President Trump. This will be the third time that he will go on to win our first in the nation primary. And it's going to be a great and exciting week here on the ground for President Trump, not for Ron DeSantis, nor for Nikki Haley.